Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to address a common concern that many of you have asked about: yellow and brown edges on your plant's leaves. But don't worry, I've got you covered with simple and effective solutions that will have your Dracaena looking vibrant and healthy in no time. This is my Dracaena Fragrance Golden Coast. A few years back, I began to notice the emergence of yellow edges on its leaves. Initially, I brushed it off, thinking it might be limited to the older leaves, a common occurrence. However, as time passed, I realized that this issue was affecting even the new growth. This prompted me to re-evaluate and modify the plant's care regimen. Now, as you can see, the older half of the plant still displays those lingering yellow edges, while the newer growth has been completely revitalized, free from any signs of discoloration. These impressive results are all thanks to the strategic changes I implemented. There are numerous factors that could be the reasons behind this issue. The first step I took was repositioning the plant. Dracaenas thrive in bright spots without direct sunlight. While they can tolerate some direct sun, it's crucial that it's not too intense, such as in the morning or late afternoon. Interestingly, excessive sunlight exposure can indeed trigger those undesirable yellow edges. Conversely, placing the plant in a dark location with insufficient light can also encourage yellowing edges and result in slow growth. Thus, my initial action was relocating the plant to a brighter spot as the first step. The second most common issue revolves around watering practices. Both overwatering and underwatering can potentially lead to the same problem, and here's why. Dracaenas, like many plants, thrive when their roots have access to oxygen. When the soil is consistently saturated due to overwatering, it restricts the root's oxygen supply, leading to stress and difficulty in nutrient uptake. Consequently, the leaves might exhibit yellowing along their edges. On the flip side, when a Dracaena is underwatered, it faces a different set of challenges. Insufficient water hinders the plant's ability to transport nutrients from the soil to the leaves. As a result, the edges of the leaves might turn yellow due to inadequate nourishment. Finding the balance between these two extremes is key to preventing yellow edges on your Dracaena leaves. Before you water your plant, use your finger to check the soil. Stick your finger about an inch into the soil. If it feels wet, wait a bit before watering. If it's dry, your plant might be ready for some water. Dracaenas like their soil to dry a bit between waterings. So, by checking the soil with your finger, you can give your Dracaena the right amount of water it needs to stay healthy and keep those yellow and brown edges away. The third step involves giving your Dracaena a gentle shower. I recommend showering your Dracaena plant around once a month during warmer periods, and about once every 2 months when temperatures are cooler. This approach provides your plant with some much-needed moisture and also helps clean off any dust from the leaves. Additionally, it serves as a preventive measure against potential pests that might be lurking. Here's a tip: after you've showered your Dracaena, the soil might be quite damp from the water. To avoid overwatering, allow the plant some time to drain out the excess water before returning it to its usual spot. Keep in mind that following a shower, you should wait a bit longer than usual before your next watering. In fact, it's a good idea to skip at least one regular watering to make sure you're not overdoing it. By showering your Dracaena every so often, you're not only giving it a little spot treatment but also ensuring its overall well-being in a simple and effective way. If your Dracaena is too large or for any other reason you're unable to shower it, consider cleaning the leaves with a damp cloth at least once a month. This helps remove dust from the leaves, which can otherwise lead to the development of yellow or brown edges. This simple maintenance routine not only keeps your plant looking fresh, but also plays a role in maintaining healthy foliage, ultimately contributing to the prevention of those undesirable leaf discolorations. The fourth possible issue could arise due to insufficient nutrients. According to their growth cycle, Dracaena plants generally benefit from fertilization every 2 to 4 weeks during their active growing season, typically spanning from spring through early fall. Regular fertilization in these periods provides them with the essential nutrients required to support robust growth and vibrant foliage. However, it's crucial to dilute the fertilizer to half or even a quarter of the recommended strength to prevent overfertilization, which could harm the plant. Throughout the fall and winter months, when Dracaenas experience slower growth or even enter a dormant phase, it's advisable to reduce or even suspend fertilization. This practice mirrors their natural growth cycle and prevents them from receiving excessive nutrients during a time of decreased activity. There's one more tip that I've been using, and I'll reveal it towards the end of this video. If you incorporate these straightforward plant care tips and adjust your routine, you'll likely observe that the new leaves will emerge without any signs of yellow or brown edges. While these methods, including the one I'm about to share, can't reverse or restore the color of already damaged edges, I'll guide you on how to remove them, enhancing the overall beauty of your Dracaenas. The only solution available is to trim off the affected edges. In cases where the entire leaf has turned brown, you can remove it entirely. However, when only the edges are impacted, there's no need to cut off the entire leaf, just the brown edges will suffice. Allow me to demonstrate how to do this. You'll require clean, sharp scissors for this task. The technique involves making 2 precise cuts on the leaf. Begin by making one cut from one side, and then make the second cut from the opposite side, closely following the natural outlines of the leaf. While it's possible to make a horizontal cut as well, it might alter the leaf's original appearance, and the cut could become noticeable. On the other hand, by adhering to the leaf's natural shape, you'll maintain its authentic appearance, and the cut won't be visible. The final tip I've integrated into caring for my Dracaena plants involves playing music for them daily, for at least a few hours, particularly utilizing the 432 Hz frequency. Scientific research has shown that houseplants thrive when exposed to natural frequencies, promoting healthy growth. I've personally practiced playing music for my plants over many years, and the outcomes have been truly remarkable. The positive vibes emanating from the music also extend their beneficial impact to humans. Considering this, I've curated specially crafted music for plants, and I'm excited to share it with you. To access this playlist titled Music for Plants, I've provided a link in the video description. By incorporating this musical element into your daily routine, you can enhance your plant care efforts. Furthermore, I'm working on a dedicated video that delves into how plants respond to various types of music and frequencies. So, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay tuned. I hope these easy tips will help you fix yellow and brown edges on your Dracaena plants. If you like my content, please support my channel by clicking on the subscribe button. It means a lot to me, and it's completely free for you. Thanks for watching.